Okay, so inheritance, okay, inheritance, introduction, I suppose, okay, so in this unit we're going to be talking about genetics, okay, so genetics is just simply the study of genes, DNA, the structure and the function of DNA, so essentially we've already done that with the molecular DNA kind of unit and the molecular kind of genetics unit. We talked about it in cell reproduction just because when we have to duplicate our DNA, we have to undergo a few processes. Okay, genes. We've been hearing this word the whole time. Okay, so codes for traits, and maybe one gene for one trait, but no longer the central dogma of genetics. Okay, so what I mean by the central dogma of genetics is just simply the fact that, oh sorry, I just realized this is not, yeah, right there. Okay, the central dogma of genetics is just simply the fact that DNA is responsible for everything that is going to occur here. Okay, so DNA is essentially going to tell mRNA to code for specific traits, okay, and proteins that have to code for those traits. So ultimately, that tRNA that's going to carry in our amino acids is going to give us our DNA, is ultimately going to tell us what to do with those genes, okay? Heredity is the passing on of traits from parents to offspring, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about probability of how that happens, okay? What are the chances of having like blue-eyed babies versus brown-eyed babies? What's the chance of having a ginger baby, okay? Well, those are pretty rare anyways, but otherwise that's kind of the gist of inheritance.